And you know what, Leo? Let me just say something about the huddle really quick. When you in a huddle, usually it's just the quarterback, one player calling the plays. We got multiple quarterbacks in this huddle, and we calling all sorts of different plays.
Exactly.
You already know what's going on, ladies and gentlemen. The time is now 9:01 p.m. You're listening to WSUC 90.5 FM, The Dragon, home of Cortland's radio station. And this is The Huddle. I'm Kenny C. Real Leel alongside me. Let's get it going.
Yes, sir. And you know what that means. It's time for our famous In the Huddle news, which we do upon entering every second hour of the show. Last week, we tried to change it up a little bit, but we like, you know what? We miss it having it at this time.
True,
so you know what?
We had to bring it back.
This is where we dive into all sports in one section. We'll have about 6 to 7. In this case, I believe we have 9. And me and Kenny C, you ready?
Let's go.
Let's go. Number 1, we have Jay Gruden, who was fired today after an 0-5 start. So the brother time is up, and I got an instrumental for this brother. Matter of fact, cue the music, cue the music. I got something for this brother right now, man. Central New Yorkers,
over for this, man.
Every time somebody gets fired, I got something to say for these people. Hold on, ladies and gentlemen, right now. There you go. Jay Gruden, that's you. You're fired.
Had a little McMahon in there.
Yes, sir. So the brother lost his job after the 0-5 start, and it looked bad. It looked terrible. The brother didn't know what he wanted to do with quarterback. You know, it was a long time before he made a decision on who was going to play against Patriots. You know, he puts in Haskins like an idiot, you know, messing up this brother, you know, flow. The brother's a rookie. You throw him in there when you're getting trounced.
Was told he was going to redshirt the whole season, and they just don't.
I mean, this was bound to happen. This honestly was bound to happen to this brother. Dunzo. Anyway, number 2, we have on the list, we have the NFL who fined Big Ben. Damn, the brother not even playing and he getting fined. I mean, they fined this brother $5,000 for wearing an Apple Watch on the Steelers sideline. So I mean, you could be a fan and get fined, brother.
The NFL is all about that money, and they're finding any way
to find somebody.
I mean, come on now.
I mean, they even threatened OBJ for finding him. I mean, what is it with the watches and the NFL? They don't got something against watches.
I mean, these guys just want to know what time it is. I don't know why they're finding them. But
exactly. They want to know what time it is, brother. They got somewhere to go after the game is over.
That's I didn't even see that, but that's one of the stupidest things I've heard. Why are you finding a guy that's on the sideline?
That's not even playing.
Not even suited up. I mean, I don't even know.
That's the ultimate
He's got to appeal
joke.
that.
And number 3, you got Gennady Golovkin, who barely defeated Derevyanchenko in a close 12-round war. Now, for those of y'all boxing fans, Gennady Golovkin is obviously pushing for a Canelo rematch. You know, obviously they fought 2 times already.
G.
They trying to make it a 3rd fight, you know, and obviously Gennady Golovkin didn't get that fight yet. But right now, I don't know if he's going to get that fight because he didn't look all that great against Derevyanchenko. And Canelo obviously proves that he wants to fight the bigger guys. He wants to fight the biggest names. He fought Danny Jacobs. He's moving on now, fighting Kovalev. And if you're looking like this, man, and you're trying to make a case to fight the golden boy of boxing right now, and you barely beat Derevyanchenko in a 12-round war, it's not looking good for the brother. At number 4, Jerry Jones criticizes referees on sportsmanlike call on Coach Garrett. Oh, I hope the little darling didn't hear something that he hadn't heard before. Jones said, according to ESPN, we should all stop the wail over that if he got the penalty for his abusive language, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, at the end of the day, we all know the referees can be a little bit sensitive. Yeah. You know, Garrett threw the flag, and guess what? The referee threw his flag too.
You know, I've never seen this call made, and I thought it was a pretty stupid call, honestly, because Lil, I don't think I've ever seen that call made against a head coach. You know how many head coaches chew up these referees in this league? I mean, every coach on every team has chewed up a ref in one of the games that they've been in. I mean, it's just a part of the game. You yell at the refs, you never really get that call. That was a stupid call in my opinion, but I mean, Jerry Jones went in there, little darling, heard something he didn't like. but whatever.
All right, number 5, Kenny C. Take us away with our last 4.
The University of Kansas apologizes for explicit Snoop Dogg performance at the basketball season kickoff event. I mean, Lil, this is Snoop, D-O-double-G.
What else you thought it was, brother? you thought this was some slow Marvin Gaye? Take my hand. I mean, Luther Vandross, to dance with my father again. I mean, brother, this is Snoop, D-O-double-G.
One of the biggest stoners out there.
The weed smoking, you know, pop it, drop it like it's hot.
The gangster from Cali.
Oh,
you're expecting this man
God.
to keep it clean like he's rapping and performing for a 5th grade crowd? I mean, come on now.
Man, come
this
on.
ain't this ain't a 6th grade premiere dance.
The brother bought the stripper.
College campus.
The brother bought the stripper and the pole. I mean, I'm not even gonna lie, Kenny C. I know we on 90.5, but damn it, he should have came to Cortland. You know what I'm saying? Give Cortland a show. He would have turned it up over here. Red Drag is forever, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, come on, man. It's Snoop Dogg, brother.
And next,
it's Snoop Dogg. The devil's in the detail.
It's true.
Oh my gosh.
But next on the list, we got the bad man in the backfield for Carolina. Christian McCaffrey had a staggering game on Sunday. 25 carries, 237 yards, 3 touchdowns. Lil, he does it all. He catches balls, he runs balls, and he scores touchdowns. Christian McCaffrey is the backbone of the Carolina offense. We've seen that week in and week out. What more do we have to say about this man?
Like I said, he's right up there in my MVP discussion. Probably should be the MVP because of the value that he brings to his team. He is their offense. They game plan is to get him the ball. That's their game plan. Is to get him the ball, especially with Cam Newton not being there. That's Kyle Allen's go-to guy. And to be honest with you, he should, you know, he's right up there in that discussion. He should be in the discussion for MVP top 3. Definitely.
100%. And next on the list, Teddy Bridgewater played his best performance as a Saint. 26 for 31, 314 yards, and 4 TDs. Teddy, have yourself a day. And Leel, let me tell you something. What Teddy's been doing for the Saints, he may not have had the best of performances so far. This was definitely his best. I mean, he's getting the job done.
They finally
getting the job done.
They opened the offense for him. That's why he was able to have his best game
True.
yet.
You got Alvin Kamara running that rock.
They basically was
Michael
like, get the ball to Kamara.
Target.
You know, they was like, get the ball to Kamara in space, let him run the football, and now they open it up for him. Now they took the pacifier out of his mouth and say, baby, you grown up now.
And Lil, hey,
leave the stroller.
This is a veteran quarterback.
You can go in the body now, all right?
This is a, well, I wouldn't say complete veteran, but this is an up-and-coming, or not up-and-coming. How should I put this, Lil?
He has experience. He has experience. He's a veteran.
He
has experience.
He's technically a veteran.
Yeah, he's veteran.
And this man has done his job for the Saints, and really, he's just a placeholder for Drew Brees' spot. I saw on Sunday the way Drew Brees looked. He's pacing back and forth. You know he desperately wants to get on the field. Teddy's done his job. The Saints are getting wins, and that's all you can want from your backup quarterback until their star comes back.
And I'll tell you one thing. To me, the Saints are the best team in the NFL right now.
Oh, man. Next up, the Washington Redskins interim head coach Bill Callahan says that Dwayne Haskins isn't a contender for them to start right now, and that he will start at some point. Now, to me, Leel, this was kind of, you know, contradicting for what the Redskins' entire mission was for Haskins. Why would you say that he's going to start at some point? Does that mean this season? Because if that means this season, then I don't know why you tell him he's basically going to redshirt for the whole year and be back up to veteran Case Keenum and watch Keenum like Jones did for the first few games with Eli. But, you know, the Skins said that Dwayne Haskins was going to ride the bench for the whole season. I don't know why why they tried to rush him into that game, but I think you rock with, you know,
listen,
I think you rock with Keenum, or who's the other guy? I'm blanking on his name.
Colt McCoy.
Colt McCoy. You know, you keep him on the sideline, in my opinion.
Honestly, my brother, honestly, you said it right there. Ladies and gentlemen, he is not ready.
He wasn't ready. He wasn't ready.
Ladies and gentlemen, the brother's not ready. Simple as that. He's not ready. All right, let the brother, you know, get the experience. Let him sit on the bench for the rest of the year. You're not going nowhere. You're not winning anything. And let him come back. Even if you want to put him at towards the end, but I don't think it makes sense. You know, let him be a quarterback of the future. Not right now.
100%. And to wrap up the In the Huddle news, ladies and gentlemen, Central New Yorkers live stream listeners, number 9, Israel Adesanya shows off incredible dance moves in a legendary walkout at UFC
guy right
243.
Here.
I mean, Leel, you showed me this before. Listen, my man, this is not America's Got Talent. This is the UFC. I don't know what the hell I watched before.
Yeah, bro, I don't know what the hell he thought this was. The brother was coming out here with dance moves. I mean, this is not Stomp the Yard. All right, this is not like you said earlier in the pregame, Naruto. This is not none of that, brother. This is UFC. You're about to go in an octagon with a guy throwing kicks and pushes that. Nah, dude, he won the fight. He won the fight, and he had to. You don't come out like that and lose a fight and get knocked out. So I mean, to me, everybody's like, "Oh, that's creative, brother." Come on, bro. It's like, really. I don't want to see that. I want to see you dance in the ring, not on your way to the ring. Yeah, oh, so extra.
I was just
extra.
Weird performance. But Leel, we got some news right now for the New York Yankees.
Yes, sir.
Gleyber Torres, baby, hits a solo shot in the second.
And we have a caller right now.
Yanks are up 1-0, but we got a call, ladies and gentlemen. So Gleyber Torres goes yard. Yanks take a 1-0 lead in the second. And the New York Yanks, man, red hot in the first 2 games. 10 runs in the first game, 8 runs in the second. I look for nothing less in this game. I am very hyped for what I'm seeing from the New York Yankees. And just another quick update on the other games that are going on right now in the MLB postseason. The Washington Nationals, man, stunning the Dodgers. They're up 6-1, top 7th, 1 man on base right now. Next game, when that already happened today, the Tampa Bay Rays shocked the Houston Astros 10-3. Kevin Kiermaier led that off with that 3-run bomb. And man, oh man, the Rays, they got a little glimmer of hope there. And then the last game that happened just before when we first started the show, Yadier Molina, baby, 2 clutch RBIs. Second one was a sac fly walk-off in that extra innings in the 10th inning for the Cards as they won 5-4 of the Atlanta Braves and tie that series 2-2.
So right now,
that's a big
right now, the Yankees are trying to close this series out. They're up 1-0. The run came in the second inning. So, you know, right now, if you're a Yankees fan, you're generally happy. You like your chances. You're more than likely going to play the Astros, even though the Rays did win. They won 10-3 today, right? It was 10-3 today. So that series might extend longer.
Yeah, I mean,
or the Rays may possibly do the upset and win. Who knows?
That's going to be a hard one for them. But if Justin Verlander is pitching that next game, I don't know. It's looking a little slim for the Rays, but who knows? Never doubt the postseason and what these teams can do in it.